Games have changed. It's no longer about pushing the new frontier of the medium, telling new types of stories, or letting teams of creatives show the world what they can do. It's an endless series of yearly releases, engineered by executives and committee members. Games and its consumption of money have become a well-oiled machine. Games have changed. ID tag players buy ID tag goods, play ID tag games. The Mountain Dew inside their bodies enhance and regulate their abilities. Purchase control, advertising control, journalistic control, market control. Everything is monetized and kept under control. Games have changed. The age of art has become the age of control, all in the name of averting another 1983 games market crash catastrophe. And he who controls art controls history. Games have changed. When the market is under total control, art becomes routine. Just when you thought the constant flood of AAA gray brown franchise monotony was gonna make you do something we'd all regret, Suda51, James Gunn, WB Games, and all the good folks at Grasshopper Manufacturer have come to save the day and your victims with a delightful little game called Lollipop Chainsaw. While zombies were already played out by 2012, this ain't your stepdad's Walking Dead. If you're anything like me, you're well and truly tired of f***ing zombies. Luckily, this game gets the real reason zombies are so popular is because
killing people is fun when they're zombies!
Come on, you know it's true. The plot of this manic adventure is as wild as your mom is slutty. You play as the absolute high school QT, Juliete Starling, who's in the family business of zombie hunting, and it so happens that today, of all days, her birthday, the quiet kid in class decides that he's going to release hell upon the school and everyone in it. Now everyone's turned into Zambambos, some with dynamite on them. It's up to her boyfriend Nick, her friends and family to send this curse back to Rotten World and get everyone home in time to enjoy Mom's bomb-ass birthday cake.
Juliette, it's Mom. I hate to be a dingbat, but I guess I forgot to buy milk and I have to make your cake. Would you mind picking some up on the way? Oh, wait. I really am a dingbat. It's sitting right here on the counter.
Alright, so at the risk of being Mumpy Jones,
Just do it!
I want to talk a bit about the villain in this game, Swan. Without spoiling too much, we find out later in the game that Swan's motivation for using black magic to ghoul up the school is due to his hatred of everyone there because they bullied him. He also feels especially indignant towards Juliette herself for not reciprocating his feelings for her.
What? Me?
Yes! Juliette, you! Bitch!
Despite him never actually, talking to her. Now, I may be reading a bit too much into this game, but I get the feeling that as a character, Swan's point of conception was inspired by actual events in the American zeitgeist. Just follow my logic here, okay? The writers have to write a story about an American high school girl defending her school from some nebulous threat. What can everyone recognize about American high school? There's cheerleaders, jocks, nerds, and iffy teachers. But Lollipop Chainsaw is set in 2012, which means modern day high school, so, unfortunately. There's also that bit about Swan wanting revenge on Juliette for not giving him the time of day. which considering the game's release in 2012, it's pretty prophetic in light of what would happen 2 years later. The Wikia says the school itself is made to resemble Columbine High. So I can't be the only one who thinks the plot is a tongue-in-cheek analogy for the American phenomenon of scholastic shmups. Basically, the essence of Swan is, what if instead of the quiet kid finding his dad's AR-15, he finds his mom's Necronomicon? Hilarious, I know. I mention all this because these morbid undertones really add something to the otherwise goofy plot.
Well, not yet, but that spell I cast on you gives you some magical powers.
What?
Like maybe I can connect you to this zombie's body and you can temporarily use it. Just like this!
I have to say that this game is the funniest game I've ever played. While other Suda51 games are no strangers to comedy, Lollipop Chainsaw has to have every other line of dialogue be a joke, a setup for a joke, or a funny reaction. I suppose this is explained by James Gunn being one of the writers for this game. He is known for mixing comedy with other genres, and in my opinion, to great effect. For as badly as video games want to be movies, there aren't really as much comedic games, and the few that there are...
So are you the keeper of the sacred beer tree? Dream job.
Are pretty...
Hit or miss!
I have never laughed so hard playing a game, and I mean playing a game, not watching a cutscene.
I'll need a yacht.
It's not enough for a yacht, but take this.
Ah, been turning tricks, huh?
Asshole.
Let me show you a bit that I wasn't expecting at all and had me absolutely dying of laughter while playing. I was having so much fun in that moment, I'll never forget it. You get it? Cause she's super hot, and they're fat, gross, masochistic pervs who get off on her chainsawing them in two, even as zombies. For all its jokes, this game asks the hard questions that all us
epic gamers
need to answer.
Are you retarded? Are you retarded? Are you retarded? Are you retarded?
Remember when video games were fun?
Are you okay? It's crazy over here, Grant. Scorched everywhere.
Fall back. Slow and steady. Into the killing ground.
Alpha Zulu 13. Awesome!
If it bleeds, I can kill it!
Unless you have closed captioning on because you're actually hearing impaired, then you've already heard the music of this game throughout the video. There's a sweet mix of licensed music and original tracks underscoring the entire game. The music director Akira Yamaoka, like the Akira Yamaoka? Do you know who that is? If you've ever been on YouTube on any October of any year, you've heard this guy's amazing music before. He's best known for, that's right, supplying the music for the hit 2006 French-Canadian film
Silent Hill! Silent Hill!
Rose!
I guess that explains why the music in this game is so damn good. Not only good, but also eclectic. Every stage of this game has its own genre of music backing it because the level's playlist is tied to the level's boss character. So, from punk rock to funkadelic disco, you'll definitely find something to your liking. And if you're not really into Viking metal, worry not. You can always set your own playlist with only the music you'll like. Speaking of the music leads me to what I love most about this game, its style. Its choice of music, its color palette, its writing, its kind of cel-shaded comic book look, it's aesthetic. Now I get it, hey, I get it. I also have eyes. On a technical level, this game kind of looks like garbage. Things look kind of rough up close, there's texture pop in, the cell shading effect is inconsistent, and the screen tearing is... But what do you want? It's running on base Unreal Engine 3. It's hardly the first game to have those problems.
Nice jump.
All that aside, this game shines through its blemishes. What it lacks in technical polish, it more than makes up for in heart. You can feel the love poured into this game even in the combat. Juliet doesn't dodge, she cartwheels. She doesn't backdash, she backflips. She doesn't jump over an enemy, she leapfrogs over them. There are tons of unlockable moves that look great and are super fun and useful in combat. Now this isn't a mechanically deep game, but its fun comes from mixing up your combos with mixed abilities and herding the zombies into place for optimal high reward kills. Being good in combat means getting a lot of chain kills known as sparkle hunting. The game rewards chain kills with coin bonuses you can spend on upgrades, recovery items, new moves, and of course, outfits for Juliet.
Does this make me look fat?
Oh man, I wish I had a penis right now.
The game rewards moderate level play, so if you play like the brainlet,
Lollipop Chainsaw is about mashing buttons, killing zombies, and, well, that's kind of where the fun starts and stops with the gameplay.
You won't get rewarded for it.
Upgrades are expensive, they take a long time to unlock, and you don't feel terribly capable until the very end.
Throw in mini-games to play into the overall absurdity of the game.
Zombie baseball!
Leaderboards that are, as of recording, still online, with the top spot being held by Tranny Girl 5. You're in for a good time.
Let me think.
Don't get me wrong, this game as a whole at $60 is definitely a 7 out of 10. While Lollipop Chainsaw did sell over 1 million copies, it's a prime example of a game that would have probably found even greater success at a $30 to $40 price range. Had this been a PS2 game, it would be one of those B games with a cult following by now. But since B games aren't a thing anymore, I guess they're AA now. A modest-sized team with a modest-sized budget with a game sold at a modest price. I feel like this is where a modern-day sequel to this game would thrive. But regardless of my wishful thinking, this is what we've got, and I for one can't recommend it enough. In fact, in my personal top 10 favorite games list, this lands 10th place. So if you like fun, if you like laughing, if you like art that doesn't take itself too seriously, and if you can look at a sexualized character without screeching
blatant misogyny, 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 misogyny,
Bitch, are you for real?
then you owe it to yourself to play this game. It's on Amazon for $23, so there's no reason not to check it out. But move fast, there's only 14 left in the world. So if you do get it, be like me, and treat this rarity with delicacy and only with wool gloves on. Open this up here. Here we go. Don't need that anymore. Lollipop chainsaw. We just use the scissors. Even more.
Apparently did, he said.
No, I'm just saying. You sure didn't give me any sympathy when I kept begging you to act different. You kept pretending like...
I have a hassle with these gloves on, but trust me, it's worth it.
How you feel, obviously.
There you go. Pour along. These gloves are not making it easy. We're getting there.
I'm not doing it ever again. Be here to help move that.
Get that out of the way.
Yeah, you should. Because you should be hard.
Slip that right here. And we're done. Open it up. We got one booklet, the back of it, getting it out. These gloves, totally worth it though, totally worth it.
You should be here.
One booklet. That there. Another booklet. Here's the disc. Also, sorry about the noise. My parents, we just ignore it. That's what I do.
I'll give you $200. The check will be here. I've already checked with principal. Give you $200. Be gone Monday.
Okay, bye.
You got a heart.